I was born in Korea, so I'm a Korean American and multidisciplinary artist from Charlotte, North Carolina. I do a little bit of film and acting, but here I'm primarily here for music. This is a 5-string violin because I also play classical viola in the community orchestra. So here I'm playing a variety of music, but mostly folk music.
Yeah, so tell us about what you've been working on here at Azule.
So Camille mentioned that she knew Hillary, and I coincidentally brought 4 of Hillary's books, her old-time books specifically. I've been trained classically, but took a long break from music. And since we live in North Carolina, if I want to play other kinds of music, there's a lot of folk music. So I took a workshop and I went to fiddle camp. So I play old time, a little bit of Celtic, trying to play klezmer, and then I do play classical and pop and a little bit of all kinds of music. But I've been playing actually mostly old time music once I found out Hillary was in the neighborhood here at Azule.
So y'all have been able to jam a little bit while you're here?
Just today. So I emailed Hillary, and then I didn't stalk her. I did follow up, and so she is here. And I was like, oh, Hillary. So the Charlotte Folk Society recommended to learn old time. She has several music books. And so that way you can learn a lot of tunes without, some people can learn quickly by ear. And so in our jam, we play a lot of tunes continuously for about 2 hours once a week at the Mint Hill Historical Society. And we do play with sheet music because for playing 2 hours straight, and we were joking that a lot of time for old time, a lot of the tunes sound familiar, but the titles, it's easy to get, for example, animals confused. There are songs about pigs, snakes, grasshoppers, etc. Lots of tunes with the same girl names. Sometimes they just mention some sort of girl in the title. So the tunes sound really familiar. And so that's the part I like about it, and her books have really helped me learn the tunes, and we play in rounds and by key. So it's a great way to learn the melody. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you some random questions. So Hillary, did you know that the Charlotte Folk Society had recommended your books?
Yes, I knew because over the last probably 10 years, they've been ordering books from me and Mary Gordon, who was the fiddle half of the book. And we've been over there a couple of times to do workshops and concerts too. So yeah, I knew you're our biggest supporters over there in Charlotte.
So this is kind of a random question, but do you have any favorite keys that you like to play in, or do you just alternate depending on the song?
I love playing in all different keys because they all have a different feeling to them. You know, they're very, some of them are very constricted and some of them are spacious, and some of them are sad and some of them are happy. So I love them all.
So we've been playing, since I play a 5-string violin, I asked, well actually she emailed me, she's like, oh, you can play C tunes because I have a C string like a viola, which is a little bit uncommon. I also like to play waltzes because they're slower and they're a little bit easier for me to learn because I've been playing viola in the orchestra. Do you have any favorite waltzes? Or slow tunes? And it doesn't have to all be old time.
God, putting me on the spot.
Brainbuster, I know. She said that they don't play a lot of waltzes.
I mean, I know a lot of waltzes. A Shokin Farewell,
Oh.
you know, but that's so yesterday.
I know. I did record a duet version with myself
I know,
last year, but
you know, any waltz you want to play, I'll play. You know, I used to feel more picky about what I played, and I don't feel picky about it anymore. I love it all.
Well, that's great. Do you have any random questions for me?
Do you have any old time tunes memorized yet?
Probably, but I probably don't know which ones.
Ah,
You know, because right now I have a hard time associating the title with the tune.
okay.
And so there are some tunes that I play more, like if I want to record them, but the biggest difference for me as a musician is I'm a part-time musician. So I only play a couple times a week, and then depending what I'm playing, who I'm playing with, I learn certain songs really well, and then I call it temporary amnesia. So I'm like, what is that tune? And so like this week I recorded Inishir, which is a Celtic tune. So I played that a lot one day, and so it, you know, sometimes it depends. With old time, there's so many tunes, and usually when I play old time, when we play 2 hours, we're probably playing, I mean, well over 24 songs. We don't take a break. I mean, except to call the next song, maybe like a short break in between songs, because it's like a jukebox. The way that my jam plays, is that normal? Does everyone play kind of like a jukebox? Like they call the song, like, let's play this?
It depends on the structure of the jam. I mean, regular jams that aren't playing out of books or anything, people will sit around and just talk about a tune, and then they'll talk about which version are they going to play. And sometimes they'll talk about a tune and which version and stuff, and then they'll go on and not play it. They'll play another tune. It's like very nerdy, sort of, you know.
Yeah, I remember playing at a cafe and someone asked me if I knew about the music, and I was not prepared to answer questions. Right. And I said, you know, like I didn't even tell people my set list because I had so many songs for 2 hours. I'm like, I'm playing a lot of songs today. And it made me think, I'm like, okay, next time I should really understand what I'm playing, not just play background music. Literally, I'm playing in a cafe. But what I like is, for me, I'm really playing for myself. And I remember someone asked me, they're like, oh, do you want to speak to the audience? Even though there's like a very small audience in a cafe. And I'm like, actually, no, I'm playing for myself. So these days, this is my last random, like, this is kind of a very meta interview. What kind of, like, where do you play music? What kind of music? Are you still playing in jams? And
yeah, I have a weekly gig at a place called the Jack of the Wood, and you know Jack of the Wood probably. And we play, I'm in a band called Nobody's Darling String Band. And there are 5 of us, and we play every Saturday from 4 to 6. So that, it's like having a practice every.
Yeah.
So we've gotten better and better, you know, as we've been there for 2.5 years, I guess, every Saturday. And
with the same people? Like you're playing with the same people?
It's mostly the same people. Sometimes somebody has to sub out, you know, their thing. So I do that, and I play in different jams, and I teach banjo out of my books, also at home. I have several students, and the last interesting thing I did was get together with some friends and try to play some Greek music.
Oh, I do not have Greek music in my repertoire.
It's wonderful, wonderful music. So I'm still like learning stuff. I'm in a songwriting group too. We write a song every 2 weeks, and
I say putting us to shame as musicians. Just so active.
Well, I was a professional musician for a long time and only did that. I played mostly. went several years and played bass, string bass, and like lounge music.
Yeah. Later at night, right? Yeah. They always need bass players.
And I was pretty good at it because I have, when I hear a song, I know what the chords are.
Yeah.
And I have them all in my mind. I don't remember other things, but I remember tunes and I remember chords and I remember what keys things are in.
So what's funny is when she said she plays from 4 to 6, so one of the reasons why I've gravitated toward folk music in Charlotte is because they play earlier in the day and I have an office job and I'm really tired. So for even the community orchestra I play in is based on scheduling. There are a couple, and some of them are just a little too far of a drive, too late at night on a school night. And so I'm playing in the community orchestra that's closest to my condo that plays a little bit earlier on a Sunday so I don't have to miss work. And then, like 10, we actually play at 10 a.m. on Saturdays.
That's
and
great.
When we play Celtic, we play at 2 p.m. And I think bars and lounges are cool, but
Well,
if I want to play
you're not old yet, but one of the great things. I mean, the band I'm in, we're all over 70 in the band that I'm in, all of us women, and we all like to go to bed at 9, and so probably the community orchestra has a lot of older people in it.
They do have quite a few.
So all these early gigs, a lot of them are older people.
It gives me more, since I play less during the week, I want to be able to retain, I figure, so for me, you played a lot full time, I'm going to have a longer time span to learn this music, but I only play part of the time. And what I really like about playing violin and viola, the biggest part about folk music for me is I finally get to play the melody, because when you play viola, it's the harmony of the harmony, and you don't even have, you're like, why has my rhythm not improved? Because I play viola. And sometimes when we have really long passages, so my moniker that I gave myself because I had to go to a music conference is Last Chance Viola. So I choose to sit last chair in the viola section. So I remember I was like, not a band name, I'm a one-woman show, basically. I'm not even a show. At the time, I was just returning to music. So, but you want to introduce yourself as someone kind of like, cool or whatever. I was like, I'm Jinna Kim, I'm a multidisciplinary artiste. So I was like, I'm Jinna Kim, Last Chance Viola. And people were just like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm Last Chance Viola. I'm supposed to sit last chair viola. I didn't say that. So, but I finally get to play the melody. Of course, if I have to play by ear, what I learned is I play when they're like instrumental break. I just end up playing harmony, loud and proud, because I've returned to playing viola. So if I need to jam with no sheet music, beautiful harmonies come out. Even if it's like holiday tunes. Like I remember I was thinking, I know Frosty the Snow. I'm like, what is this harmony? And so I've recorded some harmonies that you can see on my Instagram. I've tagged Azule. So if you go to the Azule Instagram, I tried to make a post, either a picture or a short video. And at the beginning, the first day I was playing here, I recorded harmonies to existing folk music. And what I'm playing with Hillary is, again, I'm trying to play stuff in the key of my lower register, some of the familiar tunes. So for people who play cello, viola, or other instruments or other keys, that's what music is about.